Yo, what's up? What's poppin'? What's going on, man? How's everyone out there doing?
Good.
So, one good thing, my man's James showed up. One bad thing, I don't know if he ran into any trouble or anything, but my boy Varney, he ain't answering his phone right now, so we're not gonna hear anything from Africa today or tonight. Maybe some other time, maybe some other podcast, but. Like I said, I have my man James here with us, all the way from Germany. He's been, about 2 years?
Three and a half years.
3.5 years, so he's still fresh. What are you, like 58?
Huh?
So,
Almost close.
almost close, right?
One day, like a couple of years.
Couple years,
like 10 years, and then I'm
Well,
there.
he fresh here, right?
It's like,
No.
man, I just turned 43. Yeah, but it's cool.
It feels like I'm waking up though, right?
Yeah,
Body
just
hurting
right
and
there,
shit.
right?
Just got here.
It's like, yeah, I get it.
But yeah, so he came out from Germany. He's been here about 3 years. So gonna try to get insight on the country of Germany and how things work over there, and how things are over there compared to America. You know what I mean?
And the transition, from coming from where he's from and introduction into America and American lifestyle.
Right.
American dreams, huh? That's why I'm
dreams.
here, actually.
I feel like that's why everybody comes.
Now, did you conquer the American dream?
I mean, I'm close, It's
Well,
like,
okay. Let me ask you for our first question. What is the American dream to you?
For
When
me,
you was in Germany, what was it?
I mean, like in Germany, when you want to have your own company, it's like you got too much paper. It's like toilet paper, Like here in America, you can build a company like that and you can make it. You can be like on the street. What I love, it's right. Like when I see the food trucks here, to just go on places and be there. In Germany, it's not possible. You have to have like. You have to go there and there and there, and then until you have everything together, it's like almost 10 years over, And
So-
done is done,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not too long, but still, it's like it takes at least like a year to get everything complete, and then you cannot travel. You cannot like I said, you hear like when I drive 28th Street, damn it, man, I see like food, yeah. You can ask bars, hey.
Oh, that's why we fat. America's like one of the
too much
countries that are
sugar.
beef.
Yeah. You got too much sugar, Like when I do my German meatballs, for friends, that.
I've never got none. What happened, man?
I'm still waiting on something.
Man, I'm talking
What you
about
doing?
fancy
You
brothers
want
from
to-
Germany. Next time it's going to change it. We're making next show. We do German meatballs.
Yeah, German meatballs. He's gonna have an apron on, butt naked. But
Yeah.
so the way you looked at the American dream and like us Americans looking at it is all that white picket fence, nice house, a wife that cooks,
I mean, I better cook on my own,
a wife that cooks, packs lunch.
Yeah.
Love you, babe. So that's part of the American. Our dream is to have a great job or hit the lottery.
I mean, yeah, you have to play lottery to hit the lottery.
Yeah.
It's like,
Is that German, James?
yeah.
The word that each night.
Da wurde ich nicht
So
tot über ihren Zahn gezogen. Yeah.
what's good, Jug? What's poppin', my brother?
My brother Jug tuning in.
So in Germany, how is the police
Love you, brother.
over there?
Police.
How's it compared to America?
I mean, you have to see. We don't like here in America. You got like the military, police, and all this. Yeah.
Okay.
We don't have that. The police is like military there. You
Is
know?
it straight military?
I mean, not military, but it's like it's the police. But they're like we got like the border police, like what you guys also have. But we got like, I mean, you guys have FBI or CIA.
ICE.
But yeah, so by us it's like BKA, like LKA. It's like that's like the same, like, but still they're police, but they're really high trained, like they go in like motherfuckers, like
Yeah.
Man, they're
Like basically like the SWAT, or SWAT.
yeah, that's like, but they're still like nice.
Navy
I think
SEAL?
the SWAT,
Maybe
SEALs, yeah, like kind of that, they're bitches.
But they're not pulling up to your house with a boat and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh no, they're driving through your house.
Driving through. We've been looking for your ass.
Yeah, bitch.
We've been trying to get a hold of you about your car insurance.
Yeah,
Volkswagen and shit.
but also like other way, when I talk to the police down there, it's like I can be like really like disrespect, and they cannot touch me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I mean, like I said in the past,
Not like here.
Like in Germany, we're not allowed to smoke, so you cannot have weed in your hand. But there's like some rules, like you can smoke, you can have your J in your mouth and talk to the police officer. So you're
Old
not,
school, Jay.
you're not having the weed. You're smoking the weed. So that's like different. You know, you don't have nothing on your pocket.
Right.
You smoke it. That's like other rule in Germany. So I had a police officer in front of me. He's like, "Man, I'm going to bring you in jail." I'm like, "You just want me to touch my J, bro? It's not going to happen." So,
So
I'm just talking
is
to
weed
him.
illegal still out there? Is it
No,
still illegal or
not
it's legal now? Like,
It's not
like
legal.
America?
They're coming. They're just saying. They're just talking. You
They're
know.
just talking.
Yeah, it's like the government is just bullshit right now. It's like, so they don't.
So if the cops stop you with weed in your pocket,
You can have.
do you
10
go to
gram-
jail or
No,
you get a
no,
ticket?
No, no. Actually, it's like now. It's like you can have 10 gram on you. They're gonna take it away and say, "Hey, move it on." you
Oh,
know?
they'll take it though.
They take it. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not legal.
No, but in the past, like also, I think like in America, you had records for weed. Like that's still when you have like under something, that's gone. You know, you cannot get how you call it, like a ticket for that. You know. So, but like but for big stuff, of course, still, you know,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. But us in America, drugs and alcohol, you don't go in jail for this kind of shit. You go in jail, but like there's stuff what I hear that say it this way.
Is that commando special crop?
Special
Special
yeah.
craft border
Yeah.
guard.
That's your
well,
border. That's your
That's
border
what I
police.
mean. Yeah, yeah.
Mexicans just have rednecks.
America.
Americans just have rednecks.
Yeah.
Very true. We do.
Very true.
Yeah. But like I said, like I mean, I hear like stories like where a guy had like a lot of drugs on him, you know, and like in America, fuck it, you would go in jail for how much years when you would have like.
Oh,
Oh,
forever.
5, 6,
Yeah,
7
forever.
years.
Yeah,
Forever.
yeah.
Yeah.
In Germany, this guy, I mean, I know him good enough. Believe me, yeah, he had like almost everything on him. He went to the police station, signed the contract, and went on the same day back home, and then got new shit. You know, and that was. You know.
Got some
But
different
hey,
shit.
he had like at least,
Everything. He had
like
everything.
5 different stuff in his, and we're talking now from the grams on like
The big stuff.
the big. you
So
know.
is that almost like Mexico? Because you can pay your way out of when you get
You
pulled
cannot
over.
pay. You should not pay.
Well, I'm
police
saying Mexico,
officers.
you can pay police officers off.
Yeah, you
They
should
catch
not
you with
try
like pounds. It's like, well,
Yeah.
here's a couple thousand.
So can you pay over there, or they oh when you want to pay they're
No.
like oh no now
No.
you need to stay.
There's like I said, there's like stuff you can say, man, bro. I'm a drug addict, you know. It's like, what are you gonna do with that? You know, you put me in jail. It's not gonna.
Right, I'm just gonna get on, snort that shit again.
Like,
Off
that's
and
what
hook
they
at
do.
that.
So like,
Shit.
say goodbye, man. You junkie, you know. Like, what should I do with junkies? What do you guys do with junkies here, like in Los Angeles or something like that? You know, LA.
Yeah, bro.
Sell them more drugs.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So, and there's like also like when people have problems and they know already a little bit about your history, they leave you alone. They take you with you.
Thanks for tuning in, sis.
Yeah.
Yeah, so man, that's crazy, man. So your transition coming from Germany to America, what did you have to change life-wise, lifestyle? Besides language,
Food.
besides coming up, food, was
Food,
it food?
yeah, that's like
Was it good or bad food?
bad food here. Yeah.
Bad food?
Oh yeah, Americans like too much sugar. Like when I had my first beer here, you know,
Yeah.
I came from the plane. I'm like, oh my
Spit
God.
it out.
I need. I drink it, you know. I was like,
I get fucked.
but fuck it. I thought like, hey man, it's
It
like.
tastes like Kool-Aid.
It tastes like
hey,
Kool-Aid, baby.
Can you got all sugar-free beer? You know, like.
Well, sugar is the main ingredient.
Yeah.
Kind of, but like when I
Well, in
drink,
America at least.
I love my Becks, you know, like
Uh-huh.
when I drink that and you drink that already, you know, you can say it's a different, like between what we're drinking here, you know. I mean,
Well, for like Bud Light and stuff,
Yeah,
it's a little different. Yeah.
yeah. So it's like, I mean, okay, but like it's like more water, but that way you can drive also longer, you know. It's like, but hey, don't drink and drive. Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
what I
no.
want to say. Hey, that's not.
You not going to leave here?
Yeah. Well, I got. Well, you probably gonna drive me, huh?
Anyway, so
Yeah,
so
nah.
you gotta get used to the food, the beer. Anything else when you came here? Did you had to like change around lifestyle wise? Like you had to adapt to. Like you couldn't. It was so hard to adapt to certain situations in America.
You mean food or what you mean?
Like the way of living, like the way we live.
What was different
For
for
me-
you when you came to America on every day?
I mean,
What was different?
everything.
But you had to start brushing your teeth when you got here, right?
Oh no!
So how'd you-
Why?
Oh
I don't
no.
have to do that. You know, I got like a tooth. I got a.
When
lady
you were
who
a
does
baby.
that.
When you were a
Like, they
baby.
do it for me. You know, I say, smile and then they come to me. Hey James, I'm gonna brush your teeth. Yeah.
What? Like
And then-
this?
No, not like this. You know, not like that. That comes after that. You know?
Oh, that's the
I have to
happy ending.
clean up now. I'm going now. It's like.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, but I just want to say like for me, it was a lot of different because America is like when I see the cars, damn.
Okay,
bro.
look,
Oh, the
look,
cars.
here's a good question, James. What's the difference between American women and
Oh.
German women?
Oh,
God,
fuck it. You
look
know,
at that hat.
you know that I have.
That's why we're here, baby. What's the difference?
Oh my god, American girls are sometimes so.
I know. Well, let me say, the body weight, right?
That's first.
The
No,
fat.
They smell better?
The bigger over here.
I
Do they
mean,
smell better?
I mean,
Do German girls use deodorant?
oh fuck it, yeah,
Oh,
they're good.
I didn't know.
Oh fuck it,
The
yeah.
American women.
Hey, we're not somewhere like, you know, I don't want to say something different, you know, but hey, we're not like, no, they're good. They're beautiful. They're good, you know, they're clean, you know. I mean, girls with who I'm talking to, I don't know about the other side, you know. I'm not looking
In
on-
Germany.
Yeah,
In
I'm
Germany.
talking about Germany.
Yeah.
So, they're good girls, you know, definitely, but. Like dating is easier in Germany than here in America.
Oh,
Fuck it,
yeah.
you need 3 dates until you can do something. In Germany, we take 1 hour and we're finished. You know?
What?
For in and out.
If we're in and out,
Ah,
like boom,
okay,
boom,
yeah.
chow, you know?
Yeah, boom, boom, chow. So I was explained when I first met him from my old job. Boom boom chow is like hit and run. Like, I'm
Hit
like,
and run,
I'm
yeah,
a hit
boom,
and
boom,
run.
chow, yeah.
They say boom, boom chow in Germany.
What is it? It's a one nighter, one night stand.
Yeah, one night stand, hit
It's
and run.
boom boom
Done
chow.
chow.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
So
that's good. I like that.
It's something different. Nobody understands sometimes. You can say like boom boom chow and everybody's like, okay. But friends and family, they know what boom boom chow is by me,
Right.
you know, or by us, you know. It's like hit and run, you know.
So when you came over here, was you how about the driving? Did you run into any crazy white road rage women? Like the driving over here, is it different than Germany?
No, we got the same side.
The
Just the side, like you know.
Well, you're a
You
driver.
cannot when you go to right side when you got the light in front of you,
Uh-huh.
you have to wait until green comes, you know, then you can go right. Fuck it, in Michigan, like you can
Oh yeah,
just
you run red lights every day. Yeah.
When you came to America, did you come legal or illegal?
I'm legal here, I got a
Legal.
dual citizen.
How easy was the process to get your everything done to come to America?
Easy.
It was easy for you?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I got a birth certificate from Germany and from America. So that's like my father was military. So that's like a
Okay.
different. I'm a GI kid, you can say, like the old school. My dad was in Germany.
yeah,
station.
What do they call it?
To say a word.
Army brat.
Army brat.
Army brat, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you are. But you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you born on a base?
No,
No.
no. But my father, the thing is like my smallest brother, they're gonna have, or both of my brothers, they're gonna have trouble because my father was not stationed to this time where they was born, you know, in Germany. So he was in America. My father was by me or by my mom to this time where I came, you know.
Right.
So that's like that way I got the birth certificate like this easy, you know, because he's military.
Military.
And that's what I got. That way, I got two birth.
Birth certificates.
Yes, you know. And where I came here, that was like the hardest part was actually. I started from Germany. Was everything cool? I landed in Amsterdam, and they called me. I'm like, okay, what's up now? And they said, yeah, we cannot let you to America. I said, bro, I got an American. I'm
Birth
American. Like,
certificate.
what do you want? Here, look here. He said, call your dad. I said, you know which time it is in America right now? I call my dad. He's going to shoot me when I'm landing. You know? He's
Blow my
military,
cat back,
you know?
yeah.
He's like, what's up, you know? He's like, hey, call him, you know? And I'm like, okay. I call him. He's like, what's up? I say, hey, I need your passport or ID. Why? I said, I'm standing here. I'm not coming in. Then go back home. I said, bro, I told you that. He doesn't give a fuck, you know? It's like, it's all.
And you were stuck in Amsterdam?
I was for just.
What, the airport?
I mean, there was not boarding, but they needed to get this shit done. I said, bro, I don't care. I'm gonna come. Send me just over. I'm gonna do it over there.
Right.
I got, you know, I showed him all the documents. Everything was good, but the problem was like that's what I want to say also, and that's where I'm gonna come to the borders right now. So they let me in, you know. So everything was cool. After that, they understand that I got really old. That's not a fake one. It's just really.
It's an old one.
Oh,
You're old.
yeah,
It's
no,
old from
yeah.
1980, you know. So
Damn.
they're not used because that's like a really, it's original.
No, I
one.
know.
Was it chiseled in and shit?
No,
Like
I wasn't
the
comic
mythos?
book. No, but
Ten Commandments.
yeah, No, but
He only 43 now.
Yeah, so what?
but you know, you have to see, like, in this time you could easier those documents you can fake easy,
Fake, yeah,
easy,
yeah.
you know. But this was a real one. That's why they was like so confused that they saw really the first time, like, it's an antique one, you know. Maybe I can sell like for
Oh,
Very fragile.
yeah. But so I came to Chicago.
Okay.
Landed there, you know, and I was more scared about that. First, I'm not scared, but I thought I was drunk also. Man, I drink all night like that. I flew 12 hours and I got free open bar. Hey, you cannot tell that
Hell
to
yeah.
a German guy. Like, I took everything what they had there, you know. Like,
Oktoberfest for 12 hours.
For 12 hours. For 12 hours straight.
yeah. So I drank and blah, and then I was like, I had to go potty, so I was like the last one in the line, and then
Yeah.
I gave him everything. He said, "Sir, you have to come with us to the how you call it, immigrant, or how you say it?
Immigration.
Immigration.
I'm like, why? I'm American. What the
Yeah.
fuck? You know, he said, let's go. I'm like, okay. I see like people there. I saw one guy who was shaking. I'm like, I'm gonna shake probably also soon, you know? Like,
He probably had drugs.
Yeah, I was about to say, he probably had drugs in his
Probably had
ass.
a lot of-
Got out.
you know, and then-
Whatever come from Germany. You know?
I mean, I'm, you know, about my history and all everything. I thought like, okay, they're not gonna let me in, you know, like, but whatever, you know. So first was like one officer, and then was two and three, and then one time like after like 10 minutes was like, I don't know, 15 people was just looking at the document.
At the
you know?
airport?
Yeah, like,
In Amsterdam.
no,
No, in Chicago.
in Chicago.
Oh, in the, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they
Yeah,
didn't on the
yeah.
side and shit.
Oh, so you made it.
I made it,
Yeah.
yeah, but they put me on the side. You
Yeah,
know,
because
I
they
never-
still didn't know.
They came and they came more and more, and I'm like, fuck it, okay. I'm doing like already. I'm showing my hands
He's
like
like, I don't
this,
got
you know,
nothing
like,
here.
Yeah, they put the white glove out.
Yeah, I know. Like, where's the white flag? You know, like,
Y'all took it too far.
man, I was sweating, but I was also drunk still. You know,
Yeah.
like you know, I didn't do nothing 2 days before. You know, I thought like I don't want to have trouble. You know, like so. And then Mr. Haggerty, I'm like, yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, and I thought like they're gonna send me back. You know, just want to say, let me see my dad. Didn't see him like long time. Just giving me a luck chance. You know.
Yeah.
She said, man, hey, this document is like so old. I have to show my students this year. I'm, really now?
Like, exhibit A.
Man, I was like almost sweating now. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I was like afraid I'm not coming in. She's like, no, you're fine.
It's just old.
It was
they
just
didn't
old
talk
as
to me. They
shit.
just told me how old this is and everything like
You said
that.
Ten Commandments.
Fuck it, but I was like, they didn't show, you know. They said, yeah, you're fine to go. I'm like, okay, go. Took my luggage, and I was still like a little bit, you know. I mean, so I went in, everything good. My dad was pissed. He said, hey, I'm standing here since a half hour. I said, like, bro, I'm sitting out there.
Waiting outside for a week.
Right.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
So what made you land in Michigan? I know you went to Chicago. And your dad was already here in Michigan.
Yeah, still work
And
here.
he went down. He came from Michigan to Chicago to pick you up to come to Michigan.
Yeah.
So when your dad brought you to Michigan, like, was he preparing you to come to America, like, you know, setting down rules, like what type of laws you have to go by or nothing, or he just put you on the out in
I'm a free
America,
bird,
you're a free
yeah.
bird. So you basically learned everything on your own.
I do, but I got like also good friends around me. I got like also family around me. I mean, I'm not a guy. I'm not listening to everything. I mean,
Right, because
like I'm still free. You
some
know?
people have bad intentions.
Yeah,
you know
they
what I
do.
mean?
You know, it's like I mean, we're not talking about family. You know,
Right.
but still, like for me, it's like everything. You have to see. I lived in Germany all my life. I mean, I travel around the.
Can you smoke weed in Germany? I'm
No.
sorry to cut you off.
No, you cannot.
Space cabbage.
Well, I got a question for you. What, at that point in your life, what made you say, you know what, let's go to America?
Mm-hmm.
So the first of all, it's like I didn't, like I said before, I didn't saw my dad long time. I didn't have a relationship to him.
You didn't. Did you know who he was growing up?
I mean, yeah, until a certain time, he moved away where I was young, and then they broke up. I mean, divorced, you know. So, and I've been here to America a couple times where I was young. My last time where I was 12, where I moved back then, you know, no, 11, yeah, 11, almost 12. So, and I moved back because, like, for me, was like my father was still military, and I was yes sir, no sir. And look, I
You
looked into,
didn't want that.
I mean, you know, it's like I didn't want to go to the military. You know, it was like I had to go to a military school, and that's sorry. I mean, you know, maybe it would be good or not, but I think I choose something else,
Right.
and I
It
still
wasn't
think
for you.
that's nothing for me. I don't have to have a gun to shoot at my brothers and sisters. You know, definitely not for nothing. You know, it's like that's not my war.
You
know?
had your
Yeah.
you had your
That's
own
right.
beliefs.
I do, you
Don't
know,
believe.
like I trust my
That's
family
good.
and friends, you know, like I don't have to go for the government and do what they want. I'm not nobody.
Right.
Like I'm free. I'm revolutionary,
understandable.
you know, like more, you know. But I moved back and then I was good. Actually, I was a free. In Germany, you're more free than here in America. You know, you can do more shit. And you come through a lot of, and you don't have to go to jail for like, you know, like long time, decades, you know. You can kill somebody, yeah, you don't go so long for like for drugs, and you know, that's for me not understandable, you know, like I should be opposite, you know, like
So you telling us we should party in Germany? Don't worry about the
fuck
consequences.
it, yeah, come with me and we make
Yeah,
party,
fuck it,
no
man.
problem.
Kill
Right.
somebody, just go to jail. for
Right,
fighting.
we'll dance around the body and
Fuck
shit.
it, what's going on here in America? I think. It's like,
Yeah.
you give him for 5 months, you know, or half
Right.
a year, you know, but you give him like for 30.
Kids, don't listen to this guy.
Don't go to Germany and kill
Don't,
somebody.
yeah, don't.
Yeah, don't kill people in jail. You go for a long time in jail. Like that's what I'm talking about. But in Germany, you don't go for drugs really in jail. You know, you go more for like real shit. You know, like you kill people
Murder, yeah.
or
So-
or not. How you say you do?
The process.
No, you fuck somebody. You should not do it. You know?
Rape.
Yeah, so that's where you go really like for jail
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff like that's
They-
good.
That's serious. Even in America, that's
Yeah,
like
yeah, they-
What I like also
they
in
need to
America-
die.
They
though.
need to die.
Rapists need to
I
die.
like
Yeah.
this also. I would kill people, like shoot them just, you know, or
Yeah.
put them somewhere on the wall, you know. Like,
Yeah, that's more
cut the dick
acceptable.
up,
Like
you know, like
in America, if that was okay for us to shoot rapists
Yeah.
and get away with it,
Well, I
then we
would be
tons.
100 here.
Oh yeah, you gotta let the family.
Yeah. Well,
you
yeah.
should, yeah.
What country is that where they actually
There's a
they
couple.
do that?
Yeah, there's a few.
It's in the far east side. There's actually,
Oh, east,
I think
yeah.
there's actually countries that they allow the family members to put them in a gun range,
That's
and I
good,
think
man.
that's
Oh, yeah.
dope. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fucking
I
that's
would do that
fantastic.
too.
So in Germany, I feel like it might if they find out the backstory of the case, maybe they'll probably be more lenient on it. Like, oh, you killed your sister's rapist. That's
I mean,
that's
they
fine,
will put
that's
him in
okay.
jail, you know, and you know when they go in jail, you know, and they're in the wrong jail unit. Let's say it this way. Then those people don't have it good, but that's good for you know that should
That's
be
what
like,
happens in America.
yeah, that should.
And then America is okay with that part because
You know why?
they
Because
well,
the government wants that also.
No, no,
like they do
that's
their,
what-
they
they're
don't want
okay.
to do it. They
They're
want us
okay.
to do it.
They're
you know?
okay.
We'll take care of it in jail.
they're okay
Yeah.
with it because it's the people that are already in jail.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't care. They're
That's
dying.
why they're like, oh yeah, thank you.
yeah, because they're
But-
dying in jail. You know, they're,
That's
Yeah.
a whole different situation.
yeah.
So in Germany, what did you do for fun? Besides,
For fun?
like, I mean, drink or anything? Like, what you do?
How was growing up in Germany?
I mean, I grew up actually good. You know, it's like I mean, I did a lot of sport. You know, like I did a lot of parties. You know, like I love parties. I love EDM parties. So we went like a lot of festivals. You know, like
Okay, yeah.
for us it's like you know, party in Germany is like 40.
24 hours?
24/7.
24/7, baby.
It's like you can go in clubs and be there like 2 years in there. You don't have to go. You know, you just have to watch out when the people coming for cleaning for a moment, but then goes on the music, you know, like
Holy shit.
when I came to America, I thought like let's go in the club, and they told me like, hey, we're closing 2 o'clock. I'm like,
Last call, 2 o'clock.
I'm like, what? I thought I'm in America, you know.
Yeah.
In Germany, we would laugh about that because we close the door when the last customer goes, you know. Like we don't close. I
Holy
know.
shit.
I lived in Hamburg, you know. That's the Reeperbahn.
So you're
you
telling
know.
me if I went to Germany and passed out on the floor, they ain't closing that club until I wake back up?
No, they're gonna wake you up and put your.
Outside,
But
hey,
they call
you
also
gotta
the
go.
ambulance, make sure you're good, you know. Like, but they would try first. Like, I know clubs, you know.
Yeah,
They
I'm
would take
familiar
you-
with ambulance.
Yeah, they would take you in good care, you know. Like, they,
Yeah.
like I saw here other stuff like where I thought like, damn it, bro. It's like, hey, like I mean, whatever, you know. So I think that it's not cool, you know. But like I said, drinking and driving, you know, and taking drugs for his car, you know, it's shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like I said, in Germany, it's way
Message.
message. Yeah.
So what about the money wise? Is our currency different than Germany?
I
Is
mean-
it a little off or?
I mean, we live like, I mean, by us, it's like gas is really expensive now. It costs like, let's say my brother is paying, I think like the gallon would be by us here over here $8,
Damn.
like for a gallon. But they got also like, I mean,
But you probably don't pay the same taxes we pay.
Yeah, we do.
don't. But like by us, it's also cool. You can go to the doctor and stuff like that
For free.
for free. You don't pay for that.
Oh
you know?
man, I got $1,000 bill for going in for acid reflux, man.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
I
You
get
stub
the
your
after
toe and
thing.
shit,
Go-
you get a big ass bill.
Yeah, I got the same shit.
That's
I
crazy.
take like thing about my medication when I'm at jobless. Yeah, I'm like, I have to go and
My tooth.
I told you I could do it.
Look, my tooth cost me, my tooth cost me like $300.
God damn.
You would have it by free by
Take a
me.
tooth pull.
We got all the tools at job. I would have fun, and you would
Yeah.
have it for free.
German engineering, baby.
Yeah,
right
and
there.
I'm good. I'm a good engineer, right?
German engineering right there.
You know-
Finest.
Just because I call you MacGyver, it's not here.
Yes.
Call you for guy,
Yes, really. You call me MacGyver, yeah.
So in Germany, what about the sports? How's that different than America? I mean, you guys are die hard. Like,
Yeah.
is it more soccer? You guys are into?
Yeah, we're more in
die hard soccer fans, right?
You know what I love? That's what I love in America. Like the schools, they do like they support the sports, any kind of sport.
Right. Okay.
By us, it's like we got school sport, but that's like you go in the hall and play one day this game and the other game like next day. So we don't have like school clubs, like
Got you.
like what you guys have
Yeah.
here, and I think that's way dope,
That's way
It
cool.
is, because you support the kid way better than you bring them to a sport, they don't go to there, but we'll be in the school what you guys have.
Right.
I will be more, how you call it, more way better, like a kid could decide because his friend goes there or whatever, the best guy goes
Right.
there, but soccer is gay.
Yeah, he said soccer gay.
I mean, I never played soccer. I'm not a soccer guy,
Yeah.
Like
Hey, I grew up playing soccer, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
I talk Patrick every day at work. Call me a soccer player.
Oh, hey,
Hey.
touche.
Oh,
Hey.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. I like the World Cup. That when I'm looking at soccer. But
the World Cup, yeah, the World Cup.
Yeah, or the World Cup or like the European Cup. It depends what it is. So, but I tell you also, soccer is not for gay people. I mean, maybe, but they're all also the hoods. We got a lot of hooligans.
So I was gonna mention that
those
they're like gangs over
They-
there.
yeah,
Oh,
they,
yeah.
Like,
you know,
the soccer
when
team
they
is
go
gangs,
there,
fans.
they're not going for soccer
They go
the
for
club.
blood.
Yeah, they go for
They
blood.
go for blood.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much people are like, oh, I did not.
Yeah.
But that's what I love in America. You guys go for sport, Like it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. You can sit like you went.
Unless you go to a lot.
No, no,
Let's go to a Raiders game.
Unless
You're
you go
fighting.
to a Raiders game,
You go to a
somebody
Raiders
died.
game.
Somebody
Somebody
gets
died.
Yeah, because they're maybe from the. I don't want to say nothing bad, but I almost said. I picked my.
Somebody gonna die.
So quick as that, you go to a Raiders game.
And
Or
they-
a Chicago game.
They do. Like they say, like the clubs, like it doesn't matter which club it is. They say like, hey, we're meeting us there, and then they're fighting. And I'm telling like they're not like having
Like
like
the movie Warriors.
yeah. You
Oh,
saw.
there's a movie that they did in Germany called something Green. It's Green something, but it talks about how each soccer team has gangs that
Yeah.
actually fight each other over
But there's
and
like
kill each other,
the
bro.
I was almost saying the British people. What?
The British people.
The
yeah.
British people,
Yes.
like they're more like in this, the club there.
Yeah.
That's like really like they're really aggressive. Like when they come in, they're running everything over. Also like Milan, Milan, like Italian, like those France, those guys when they're coming, like, and also Germany. So like European like soccer.
No, yeah, it's
They're
different.
like
It's different.
They're
Yeah.
like clubs. They die for this shit,
Yeah,
So in America
crazy.
they're like sports, drinking. Like I never did tailgaming, like
Tailgating.
tailgating.
Yeah.
See my English still. I'm
Hey,
learning.
Germany,
Learning by
Germany,
doing.
close.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah,
You're doing
yeah.
good. You're doing
Yeah,
good.
I'm trying. Yeah. So
So what if to like the viewers? What would you tell them if they went to Germany? Like, what would you tell them to do to have a good Germany experience? Like,
So it
certain type
depends
of
where
food.
you
Is
are,
there certain type
it's
of
like-
food that's famous out there? That,
oh yeah, I mean I can tell you so much. I mean schnitzel is good, currywurst is good, German meatballs are good. I mean we got like the fast food is good, but still our fast food is still not too much sugar, not too much bullshit in there. There's like
Right.
love, So that's what I like, you know.
We 500, bro.
Yeah.
How about them Raiders? What about them Raiders? Trash.
Yeah, like in Germany, Raiders are big, you know, like we love that, you know, like it's like attitude, you know, it's like we're like you have to have that, you know, like
Yeah.
Chicago Bulls also like the time, you know, like
Uh-huh.
everybody loves Jordan, you know, it's like
In Germany, everybody like Jordan?
everybody
Oh, yeah, bet.
walks in Jordans, you know, like
Yeah.
Nikes, you know, so that's like, you know, we love consumer clothes,
So
you
like
know.
for clothes like that, so
Yeah.
do you guys wear Jordans, Nike? Is that the same in
We love
Germany?
Supreme, we love Stussy, we love Nike, we love Adidas.
The
you
name
know.
brands.
Yeah,
The
that,
big
yeah,
brands.
yeah, like we love our Gucci, we love our like man, we got so good brands, you know, like everywhere. America is like it depends also who you are, where you come from, you know, like there's like this kind of type of guy, they're like more like they don't care about the brands, but there's
Right.
like in the hip hop, you know, like in Germany, it's like they're always good attitude clothes, you know. Yeah, it's good. I like that. Also on the girls, I like them when they clothes on, you know, like good clothes, you know.
So you
down.
just said hip hop. So in Germany, do they take a lot of the American style and use it over there too?
Yeah, but also like the British, you know, like now it's like it depends which time it was, you know, like in the 80s and 90s was definitely America top number one, you know, like
Right.
all the old school stuff, you know.
Yeah,
you know what
definitely,
I'm
definitely.
talking about, like what
The graffiti over there, everything.
also
Hip
like
hop
graffiti,
went on-
yeah, we got
definitely
good graffiti
touched them.
guys, you know.
Yeah, you guys got some dope ass artists
Yeah,
over there.
yeah, I can say
Or was
like
it
P-Ray,
the one up?
yeah, one
One
up, hey, Berlin, yeah,
That's one of the biggest
Yeah.
stallion crews out
Yeah.
there.
Bro got a Hitler youth knife. What the fuck?
yeah, that's good. Puma.
The human.
I mean, I'm not a Puma fan, you know. For me, it's not like I don't know. It's not like
no, Patrick he usually has Puma thongs on at work when he ties the shoe.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so he's a big Puma supporter.
okay. That's a
Shout
shame.
out to Puma though.
Yeah, Puma.
Y'all fuck with my homie Nick.
So in Germany, is there anything that in Germany that you guys disagree with American way of living? Because you guys like the culture, the music, hip hop, but is there anything you guys disagree on the way Americans live?
I mean, you know, we're not.
Why do Germans not like America?
I don't know. It's not with who I'm talking.
I like how you translate.
Everybody's like,
I'm just saying that seems like what you were asking.
no, but I mean, everybody who I know, it's like they love America. I mean, I'm more around with people like I love to travel, you know,
Right.
and I'm moving on with people who likes to travel and like to learn also new histories and new cultures, you know. I mean, you have to try it until you can say your own word.
Say you
know,
don't like it.
you don't like it, you
Yes,
know.
sir.
That's my first rule. Try it before you say something, you know. Like,
Right.
You should do
Don't
it.
knock it till you try it.
Right. You know, you cannot say I cannot take your word. You know, you say I didn't like it, but maybe I like it, you know.
Yeah, no, that's
So
understandable.
it's like the same like food, you know. Like maybe you like not what I eat, but I love it, and you know.
I mean, so growing up as a kid, you heard good things about America, right?
I did. I mean, I lived also here. For me, it was like where I was, like my father was by the military. Us kids, my brothers, you know, like
You
they
ever
had-
moving everywhere?
we did a lot. We moved, you know, but that was not the thing. For us, was like more the toys. We had like everything from America or from the PX in Germany, in Berlin, you know. And
Oh, okay.
We had like always the. You know, Germany didn't have it until like 10 years later, you know. I had it 10 years
Yeah,
before, you know, like
No,
that's
yeah,
like
yeah,
the difference, you know, like
Yeah.
us kids, like we kids, like from Germany, like especially the GI kids or the
G.I. Joe toys?
no, yeah, we
No,
had, no,
Army brats.
all
the
the
Army
army brats. You had everything kind of like
Because they knew what was going on in America,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
in
yeah.
different countries it wasn't there.
and also the
Right.
military, you know, the fathers from the military, they want the kids to have the same shit like what you guys have over here because they serve in a different country. That doesn't mean they didn't get the same shit.
I got you, Jug. He said, do you guys ride old schools out there? Like, you know how we...
Old
how,
cars?
How they have
Oh,
Old
yeah.
American
I mean,
American cars.
American
car-
muscle.
Yes, but us not really, you know, like but us it's more our old school Mercedes, you know, like
Mercedes, Benz.
Mercedes and Volkswagen.
and what- Yeah, also the Volkswagen. Hey,
It's only
hey, think
Germany.
about Mexico. They have still our Volkswagen, the big fan, you know, like the
you talking the
buggies,
bug
the
van.
buggies.
and the
Volkswagen
buggies
van.
also.
Got the buggies.
Yeah.
They have a lot of them.
No, in California,
It's
it's a
big
big thing.
there. I tell you that,
all the
hey.
Volkswagen bugs in the vans.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I say
Yeah.
Volkswagen
I
because
mean,
it's a German car.
It is, yeah, but
Now, don't you guys got like lowriders out there?
low,
Like, you know how they
No,
have in
no.
California?
Hydraulics.
Hydraulic.
no, not really. And when it's like really, I never saw
Never
one,
saw
that
one.
one
No.
there, you know.
So you guys have your own style on cars then? The way
We
you guys
do, you know,
make
like
your cars.
it's like we got like more the Hondas when you do like the tune-ups, you know, like you want to have
Toner, yeah,
but, like
toner
or
cars.
Mercedes, like the you know we got
You like
good-
Fast and Furious.
yeah, you know, it's not a
Nah,
yeah,
man, it's more
yeah.
like triple X.
But we got like the Mercedes, you know, like that's a fast car, you know, like they have to be always the new
German engineering.
Yeah, we'll just put it like that,
Or
yeah.
Audi, you know, BMW, you know, but it has to have all the new features in there, you know.
But you guys don't pop holes in your mufflers like we do in here. Like,
No, because people forget. Because in Germany, like you cannot have a piece of shit and drive it here. You do in America, but by us, no fucking way.
You can't have a piece of shit.
Did the police stop you?
Oh, they
If
would
it's
do
not
like
for
this.
real?
Like, you cannot drive your
Oh,
car
yeah,
because
it's
you have
too
to.
loud.
You have to have every year.
Oh, up to date.
Improvement. You have to go to a company.
Oh, that's crazy.
We call it TÜV, you know, and then they proof your car, no rust.
Oh, yeah.
Everything has to be top number one.
How do you do no rust
Right.
in Germany with snow?
we're not talking like here, a rust in America.
Yeah, we got a
you know?
rust.
We're not
I
talking
know, but
about.
how
We're
do
not
you-
talking about your car, you
So
know.
how do you guys have no rust?
I mean, you know, you have to have like always. It has to be.
You have the garage, man. All right, you have the garage in Germany.
no,
They make
it's
those
not
out
the
there.
garage, but I'm not talking about. Your car is still okay, you know.
Except for the rust.
Yeah, except for the rust.
Okay, you know, like
It wouldn't pass.
that, you know?
It wouldn't pass
I wouldn't
inspection. It
pass,
wouldn't
like,
I
pass.
gotta sell it now.
in Germany.
Yeah, I gotta sell it.
Yes, you have to, you know. But, no, but you have to see also like we don't keep cars like decades, you know. You have to
Yeah.
bring it really in there, you know. You have to take care of your car really, like that's like that was a shock for me.
That's part of the
I was
law.
like Joffrey, yeah, it's a
You
law.
gotta take care of your car.
Not you don't have to take care, but you have to have really everything has to be there where it belongs, and it's everything you got like a just like a paper, and there's like everything.
checklist.
It's a checklist,
Oh, like a
yeah.
checklist, gotcha.
And you
Like
pay a lot.
like at work. Ah,
So do they fix the parts that are out of date? Do they like, hey, we can fix it right now, or you have to go
No,
somewhere
you
to
have to
fix
you
it
have to fix it
and
first,
then go back?
and then you go there and they prove it, and they give you the stamp. Then, but you
Oh,
pay
okay.
also like I don't know how much you pay, $400, and then you get the you know what we get every year
The stickers,
the
though.
stickers. That's like this actually almost the same that you can drive your car, you know, kind
Gotcha.
of. But you don't have to go.
Cause you're
over.
good. Yeah,
You
get
pay.
tagged.
That
Yeah,
way you're good
you-
here.
Yeah,
But in Germany, they get proof your car, and then they can say also like no.
So you can't have no rust on your car at all, or
You
just
can
like
have-
little,
you
like.
can have rust, but not like I'm bad. I'm bad. Like when I see like I said, I drove behind a guy. I didn't pay attention to that, but on this day where I had my driver license and everything in my car, and I drove, and somebody was there, I'm like, fuck it, why is this guy now not moving? You know, and I thought like, fuck it, you know. And then he moved, so I hit my car, you know, like. But then I realized actually why he's not driving because in front of him, and then in front of me because he passed was a piece of shit.
The shit car.
I tell you, like really,
Yeah.
no. You have a brand new car for you get a pimp.
Shit.
But this car was, I saw his head. I didn't saw nothing, no mirror. I didn't saw his. That's like he was sitting naked. Like
Flintstones.
Flintstones car.
See, that's how we can tell when you're not from Michigan. Because if you ain't got no rust on your car, we know you ain't from Michigan.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That man, every car up here has rust on the motherfucker.
Yeah.
man.
Also,
It's
student
crazy.
driver, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I seen that.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's my
I
daughter,
thought, like,
man.
hey, I'm so sorry for that. You know.
No, my daughter, she just turned 16. She after here's some stickers, go put them on the car. She said, boop, boop, boop. Hey, but guess what? No one rides my ass no more in the morning.
I was like,
They go around it. They go
Actually,
around
Oh, that shit help.
I was actually almost asking if she had trouble with police. That way you have it. you know?
I don't have trouble no more.
I get it. No,
Let me
you
get around.
Yeah, let me get around this motherfucker.
No, I get
That's
that.
the old ass Spanish shit. Hey, motherfucker, dude, driver. But yeah, that shit crazy, man. Like,
No. but it's like, you know, you have to have like really like it has to be always up to date and has to be good because we don't have no speed limit on the highway.
You guys don't?
No.
Don't you guys have a highway called like highway to Howard?
Autobahn,
Is
yeah.
that what it's called? There's no
Autobahn.
speed limit.
But
Like that.
Autobahn is only one freeway, right? It's only one freeway.
No, we got more. You mean what do you mean one freeway?
It's only one
That freeway.
It's only one highway.
One way direction.
You,
Yeah.
you might have 6 lanes,
Yeah,
But
yeah,
all the
but
same
it's only
direction.
one freeway.
yeah.
It's not like the Autobahn right here and then Autobahn over there.
No.
It's only one freeway.
I mean, you got more. You know, you can drive there. We got more. Like here in Michigan, when I drive here on the highway, it's the same. But we got like there's spots where you can drive no speed limit. You know, where there's no limit for us, so you can just drive because, like, you know, that's the auto. You know, you have to move on. You know, like. Hey,
You gotta go.
you have to
gotta
go.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when I drive here in Michigan, and hey, don't listen to a German guy because I'm used to drive 40 years on the highway. You know, not 40 years actually, but close to 30 years. You know, so but I just shit. Fuck it, you know. But you know, when I'm driving here in America, I mean, I'm not a slow driver, you know. Like when
Right.
sometimes I catch me myself, like
Driving too fast.
like fuck it, yeah. I
Fuck
mean, not that I'm doing it on purpose, but it's automatic
It's
thing.
in your blood. It's
It's like
like
you drive it like
Yeah.
all your time, and then on the highway, I don't see no more signs. I think like, okay, you know, like, give
100
it.
miles an hour now.
I wish it would be just 100. You know?
man.
It's sometimes like 130,
But
but
just remember,
I'm from
we're in
Germany.
America.
Yeah.
So what about the technology? What about technology compared to Germany compared to America? Were you guys behind the technology too?
No, definitely not.
No. Oh,
Ahead.
okay.
No.
Ahead.
We're,
Ahead, right?
we're just because all what we got around us, what we learned in the past, we're good. You know, like also our engineering. Like when I'm talking to American people or other countries, they say, "Man, you're always like,
Hey, look, Europe was first.
yeah,
Yeah.
America
it's young, it's a
It-
baby still."
is Europe's bad baby cousin.
Your bad baby cousin.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Europe was
yeah,
it was ahead of its time.
yeah,
almost.
yeah,
He drives a spaceship, Pat.
yeah.
Oh, he drive America.
He drive American
He-
muscle, baby.
Hey, man, he drive. He
No, he
drive,
said what kind of car do you
he
drive?
drive a Buick.
I drive a Buick. I didn't want to say a Buick.
He drive America.
Yeah, I
Yeah, we
do.
do slap.
I mean,
GM, baby.
yeah.
So technology, you guys are like a little more advanced.
We're like quality, you know. We
Quality.
love quality. Definitely, we are like more like we'll
German engineering.
yeah, it's quality. You know,
Quality.
like definitely, we love like
Basically, just quality. Snap on that shit.
quality is for us number one. You know, I
Right.
think like, it should be everywhere. Like
It
quality.
should, but it's not.
You know,
should be.
like where I see the American houses, I think like man, it's no wonder that you got the comic like with the wolf when he blows and the house goes down. You know, like try it in Germany, the house would still stand. You know,
Yeah.
that's quality. You
Is that
know?
why Detroit looks like that? Fucking all half
Detroit was definitely made out of motherfucking straw. For sure.
Remember the Lego laws, the fucking house you build with your kids and shit,
Yeah.
man.
But like I said, like we got like that's what I miss. Also, like I'm like I don't want to say everybody in Germany, but I love Germany. People like when they go to work or they're like always early there. They're like on time. They work and hustle for this shit, you know.
And he's not aiming at no coworkers that he works with right now either. So what?
No, I'm not gonna say nothing to that.
Say no
But
names.
I think like sometimes when they say they come 10 o'clock, and I think like, hey, we got like
Why ain't the
10:20 now. It's
why
like,
ain't the
what's
punching
going
clock
on,
over
you
there
know?
by the door, man?
Wait a minute, my clock is broke, you know. Clock
You
in,
gotta
clock
move the
out.
clock in, the punching clock closer to the door. You come, you know. What I
This
mean?
discussion, we can't let it go, you know. I want to see when people clock in, you know. Like,
Yeah. You should stand there with the clock in on your chest and shit. You gotta clock in. But yeah, so what about the work ethic? Like, is it harder here to work in America than it is in Germany? Like the
No, I
work?
mean, like I said, I bring quality over. You know, I love work. I'm a hustler. You know, like I love really working. And when I love something, what I do, then I do a lot more than I should do.
Right.
And you know that brings me now where I am right now. You know, I could be still on the same position for 3 years ago, but I got now a good office. I got good people around me, and they trust me. I trust them. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I really love to work with him. I used to.
Yeah,
Work with you.
he's
Also,
a
you guys,
ex-coworker.
I love to work with you guys, you know, because I could say something and you guys get it done, you know.
Yeah.
I can talk to somebody else.
So I love these beaners.
It's like I can talk to the wall, you know. It's like, yeah, but it's cool, you know. It's like I appreciate it really, and yeah, it's like I love it, you know.
So yeah, I used to be his coworker. He still is the present coworker. We met James. I think me and Pablo were at Home Depot. He pulled up with a truck.
Yep.
Said I need two.
Yeah.
And, we just in the back, man.
No,
And we've been brothers ever since.
No,
He been top of doing it half-ass. Come on, get in.
I had a little blue in the back. Actually, I needed my 25 today.
Yeah.
I thank you guys. You're good. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, and then no, we had a good time. Still, we're having a good time. I mean,
Yes, of course.
You know,
It's always too good to have a good time, man.
I tried everything, but I'm not the boss. You know, I tried. You know, but somebody else won. You know, and
So are you married in a relationship or
no. That one. I'm
Single.
are you single?
single. Yeah.
Is there a reason American women can't get to what you need in a woman, or
I don't know.
are
Do
you
you
just
like,
not looking
do
right?
you like American women more, or you like German women more?
I
The way
mean,
they were raised, right?
I mean, you know,
They
what
probably
they
have different beliefs.
American ladies would be not so complicated, you know, then I would really love him, you know, but I love like the head, you know. My problem is also,
What makes them complicated?
for me,
Yeah.
it's like also sometimes the language, you know, like, you know, to talk, and when they're just talking sometimes and they're talking a lot, you know, then it's
They
like,
talk too much.
They talk too
my
much.
brain is shutting off, you know. They're saying to me, James, you're not listening. I'm like, bro, you know, like you're talking like,
You've been talking for an hour.
wait a minute, after I got.
All I asked is what you want to eat for dinner, right?
Oh yeah, fuck it, yeah.
Fuck
Wait
yeah.
a minute, I took it, I recorded. Which time do you mean? What did you say? How long wasn't it go? Like 20 half hours?
Time, dude.
3 hours ago? What do you mean, huh? I just
Oh,
sometimes
God.
know when they have like boom boom and then chow, that's okay for me. Right, definitely.
Right.
It's easy peasy.
Is Boom Boom Chow easier in Germany or in
Or
America?
America.
Germany.
Germany.
definitely.
Definitely.
Really?
For me, yes.
Really?
I mean, yeah, definitely. You know, here's like, yeah, you have to date, you know. You have to pay
You gotta
for food,
date.
you know.
So you got to go through more.
Yeah.
To get
And also,
to get the good.
there's like crazy girls. Like I'm dating just crazy girl, but my crazy date was like this girl thought really the earth is flat. I'm like, bro, I have to get out of here.
Have you dated a Latina?
No, I
So
would.
you haven't dated crazy yet then?
Oh,
No, it gets worse, man.
how you want to? You want to introduce
Way
yourself?
worse.
It's like Italy. I dated an Italy
It gets
girl.
worse.
No Spain girl. No. Hey, those Italy, like she had a knife in her hand. I'm like, what's wrong? man?"
Italy is Europe's next.
Yeah. Basically.
So it is close.
Yeah.
Yeah. That,
No, but you know, it's like for me, so I think more the conversation, the language. You know, I don't understand all the words. You know,
The
Like,
slang, the
the you know the meaning behind it.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
the body language. Also, body language is a lot of big language. You know.
right.
And I don't get it sometimes. I'm like, what the fuck, you know? Like, I don't hear to that, you know? Like, and then also they're all the time on their phone. I'm like, bro, I'm sitting here. What's up?
in Germany, are they on their phone like that? Like
Not
America?
too- not too
It's
much.
more
They
America.
actually pay attention to you?
Yes.
Are you
sir.
serious?
Yes.
Go ahead, look, Germany. Bro.
No, I
Not,
I want to
cool.
visit Germany.
Yeah, we're gonna make a good trip, and I'm gonna tell you guys. You have to give me a contract that you guys gonna come back with me. I don't want to hear like, no, I'm staying
Yeah,
here.
so what he was saying is if we go to Germany, we're not gonna want to come back.
You
We're-
will not.
That we'll stay over there, live over there. But he has to have a contract with us that we gotta come back to
Yeah, we're
America.
gonna have the same plane.
Same plane.
Only thing I'm saying is, so our company, I work with my man James right here. And the company that we work for was telling us that if they fire you,
in Germany.
They gotta pay you for a fucking year
What?
Yes, sir.
and the same price. It ain't no fucking less,
No,
no
you get
fucking more.
You get more though. But get bonus
So,
on
But they gotta pay you
your
for that
holidays
year.
and the holidays.
And
and-
you know what? It might
Hey,
be
man.
more than a year. If
Yeah.
I remember right, it might be more than a year.
How long do you have to work to get that eligible?
Just a year.
Oh, you gotta work a year?
Just a year.
That's crazy.
So my question is to y'all:
When do we quit?
how many y'all go to Germany?
When do we
bro?
quit?
Hey, there's a lot of
Look,
American
all you
people.
gotta do is work for a year, and then you gonna get a year back.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
that's
Period.
Save.
So what the? I
So
mean, I
wait,
can take a
how many
vacation.
people quit on that year mark? Like, have you seen people walk out on that year mark? Like, they've been there for a year and they're
I
like,
got
oh man,
friends that
they-
you work always just a year, go
And quit
there,
working.
then quit and then stop again, then they go
What?
back in the year. They do a year
Because
holiday.
they get paid
Like,
for a year.
look, I tell you, like also in Germany, like when you get sick, you can go to the doctor, get a yellow paper, go to your boss, give it to him, and got still a week paid.
That's
What's the
nice.
yellow ticket? You know?
Yeah.
Like in America,
No, hell no.
fuck it.
As much as y'all talking about fuck Germany, man, fuck, they on something.
And that's why you not. So that's why we got good money there. You know, we
Right.
make good money because we don't have to take off for when we're sick. We don't get.
Look, my man said in Germany, his homeboy worked 35 hours a week and retire at 45.
Yeah,
Damn.
I saw people like that.
45.
Yeah, I got people around me. They're still retired. You know, like they just do the other shit. You know, but I tell you also, like in Germany, you don't never have to work. Also, like you can go to the government and say, "Pay me," and you get every month $1,500 on your check every month. And you can go. You
But
can,
That's about right now.
But 1,500 is not a lot.
It's not a
It
lot,
depends
but-
on your bills.
but still, when you
It
don't have
depends on
you
your
don't have a car, you don't have nothing. You live in the city. You drive a.
Oh, you rich.
So even if you live in a
rich.
farm,
I don't know. I never lived. in
I'm asking you, so if you live in a farm in Germany, they'll give you 1,500 a
Oh,
month.
everywhere. It doesn't matter where you live in Germany. Fuck it. They don't.
Damn.
In Germany, what I also like, so we got different rules also like, but in America, you guys make from state to state. Like I went to Shipshawana, bro. I had a week off. I had like holiday, so I was playing. Okay, see the Amish people. I want to learn about American history. Also, like everything I want to see America. That's like what I'm also. I like to learn histories. You know, like culture. You know?
Right.
Yeah,
So,
everything.
yeah, I went there, you know, with my parents, and we had fun, and I was cool, you know. Finally, you go to sleep. I smoked one, and I went to the gas station, and I'm looking for beer. Bro, they're telling me about Dry City. I'm like, where I have to go to Dry
Oh,
City
yeah,
to
yeah.
get beer? They said,
Yeah.
no, this here is a dry
Yeah,
city.
no beer.
I said, okay, where's the whiskey? They said, bro, here's no alcohol.
Nothing. Yeah.
I was
If
so
you don't turn this horse around, give me the fuck out of
I
here.
was so pissed on my parents that they didn't tell me before.
Oh,
that's where we're
Oh,
going.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I got vacation,
Wait on vacation.
I need beer.
and I'm German.
I need
We know
beer.
what we need.
Beer.
Beer,
Yeah,
and
need
especially
beer.
like after a certain time, like in Germany, like you know, I told you that when we got break time, 12 o'clock. How much beer are we allowed? 2.
Oh yeah, you say you guys could drink beer on break.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And that's okay.
I think I only done that one time at a old
Oh,
job
we do.
when I was
We never did it, right? Yeah, we did. We did, and we're good to say that. And-
Once. Me once.
Yeah. Me with you twice.
Well, that's a shame, y'all. That's
It's not a shame. We're good.
No, I did it. I did it once.
We're good. You know,
I
like,
went to
we're
the
working.
potty coding.
We're still having respect for the work. You know, we're
Right.
not like kids like we're drinking like 50 beers. You know.
Yeah,
no.
America definitely hates fun, Patrick. That's for sure.
Oh,
Definitely.
For sure, bro.
Shit. Hey, end it. Alright, gotta go. Much love.
1,